Good evening and welcome everyone. On behalf of the Uplift Our Youth Foundation and the Board of Directors, thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Harold Pope and I serve as the chairman of the board. We are excited to have you join us for our 18th annual Grant Awards and virtual fundraising event themed Youth Matters, a Vision of Hope. While we'd love to be in person with everyone, we know that for the health and safety of us all, a virtual event is our only option. Initially, it was a difficult decision, which later became obvious by the board that we had to press on in support of those organizations that continue to serve the youth even through this pandemic. I'd like to thank the board of directors for their decisive wisdom. The Uplift Our Youth Foundation has been providing this service supporting small 501c3 organizations that provide cultural, educational, and career opportunities for youth in the Lansing Tri-County area for over 18 years. This event allows us to showcase those that we have identified as outstanding individuals and organizations. Tonight, we will introduce our 2020 Spotlight on Excellence winner, Divya Reedy, and our Youth Advocate of the Year winner, Cameo King. We will also be presenting our 2020 grant awardees. To start the celebration this evening, I'd like to introduce a very special guest. She's a community leader, a person of the people and for the people, a friend, and one of the hardest working women in Lansing, State Representative for the 68th House District, the Honorable Sarah Anthony. So it looks like we'll have to wait to catch up with Sarah. So we'll go ahead and move on to Director Betty Sanford.
Good evening. I'm Director Betty Sanford. Annually, the foundation discovers, assesses, nominates, and eventually honors an outstanding emerging student leader. I took note of Divya Reddy when she received an award and was highlighted in the Lansing State Journal. Hearing her teachers and service leaders laud her work ethic, I learned why. She's also a scholar and has the distinction of valedictorian at Williamston High School 2021 class. With pleasure, I introduce to you the young lady whose achievements have earned her a place in the Hall of Uplift Our Youth Foundation's Spotlight on Excellence honorees, Ms. Divya Reddy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Ms. Sanford and the board. Firstly, I would just like to thank my family and friends for supporting me, as well as to all of my mentors and teachers that allowed me to have this great recognition and made sure to empower me every day. I would not be here where I am without all of you, and I'm eternally grateful. And most importantly, I would also like to thank the Uplift Our Youth Foundation. It is truly, in my opinion, the most meaningful work imaginable to take the youth of today and empower them to use their voices, and you all do such incredible work. I could not be more amazed by all that the board has done. And really, I'm really thankful. Youth really do matter. And a part of what I love to do is empower youth and show them that the choices they make today really can make a difference in the future. By using their voices and the networks that are available to them, they can really create a bigger footstep in change that was ever thought possible. Coming this year, I'm hoping to attend a guaranteed med program while continuing to do work that support the accessibility to medicine for those who cannot afford healthcare, while also continuing to show youth the impact they can have. So again, I would just like to say I'm beyond grateful for all that you've done for me, and I couldn't be more honored to be receiving this award. Thank you so much.
Congratulations again, Divya. We are extremely proud of you. Good evening and welcome. I am Natavia Curry, a member of the Uplift Our Youth Foundation Board of Directors. Uplift Our Youth empowers young people to achieve success and live healthy, productive lives. We provide funding to nonprofit organizations and programs that seek to directly impact our youth, especially in Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton counties. We also recognize leaders within the Tri-County area that are making a powerful impact on the lives of youth in the region. This year, Uplift Our Youth is extremely pleased to recognize the 2020 Youth Advocate of the Year, Ms. Cameo Lynn King. Let me share a little bit about Ms. King with you all. She is the founder of Grit, Glam, and Guts, a statewide movement that engages young girls in the arts, civic engagement, and educational opportunities, and empowers them to find and live their purpose. In a relatively short span of time, Ms. King took a one-day program for Grit, Glam, and Guts and expanded it to a conference that is held in Lansing, in Flint, and in Detroit, along with semester-long academic programming and a week-long residential summer camp in partnership with Michigan State University. Grit, Glam, and Guts positively impacts hundreds of girls across Michigan annually. Additionally, Ms. King is the founder and host of the Good Girl podcast, where she addresses issues facing women of all ages and backgrounds, with the goal of providing a space for transformative growth and healing. She is truly a formidable advocate for women and girls and exemplifies our theme of making youth matter. In closing, I must add that Ms. King is a proud alumna of Howard University in Washington, D.C., and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Delta Tau Omega chapter in Lansing, Michigan. Her HBCU roots and her commitment to the ideals of the nation's first sorority, founded by African-American college-trained women, are evident in every facet of her life. She is truly living her purpose. I am delighted to introduce Ms. Cameo Lynn King, our 2020 Youth Advocate of the Year. Cameo, take it away.
Thank you so much, Dr. Curry. Thank you to the Uplift Our Youth Foundation. I am beaming with pride for several reasons, because of the emphasis you put on proud, Howard University, and Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority member. I want to keep this short, but I know we have us Bison and probably us members of the Divine Nine may have been a little bit insufferable these past couple of days, but we are definitely excited. And I am definitely a proud member of my roots and where I come from. And that also speaks to me being where I am today. I would not be the person I am today without the people who have come before me, without the people who have believed in me. Everything from my grandmother to my community members to my teachers to that person that may have pulled me aside and just given me a word of encouragement. And I hope that that is evident in the work that I do for youth And I know the Uplift Our Youth Foundation, the board members, I know you know all too well the importance of the work. And I am grateful that I am considered to be an advocate for youth by your standards. The youth are, in fact, our future. Being a young person, we understand that growing at any age, whether it is a preteen or a teen, that is probably one of the most critical moments in our life. And to have, whether it is an organization, whether it is a person, whether it is an experience that pushes us forward, that advocates for us, that lets youth know that that the community, that a person believes in you, has your back, puts in all this hard work to raise money for you so you can have the best experience possible, that can truly, and it has truly, and it will continue to truly change the life of our community members, not just for the teens, but for years to come, because we're talking about our future doctors, we're talking about our future principals, we're talking about our future business owners, our future judges, our future board members of the Uplift Our Youth Foundation. And so I am excited, I am thankful for the opportunity to continue to serve, and I hope that I hold this banner for 2020 of being the Youth Advocate of the Year. Thank you, and always in service. Thank you.
So before we move any further, seems like we have Sarah back on. And so at this time, Sarah, I'll go ahead and hand it back over to you.
Are you all able to see me okay?
We can.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Harold. Thank you for the opportunity to join you today in honor of one of our honorees, as well as a pretty iconic couple of days that we've had. I dressed down a little bit and put on a little Alpha Kappa Alpha gear, but I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to thank the Uplift Our Youth Foundation. This organization, which was the vision of none other than Mr. Larry Leatherwood years ago, has had an outstanding impact on the lives of organizations and young people across the Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton County community. You know, sometimes we can't see the fruit of the seeds that we plant, but I will tell you that there are so many young people, so many organizations that without the support of the individuals with the Uplift Our Youth Foundation would not be able to do the work that we know is needed throughout our community. I would also be remiss if I didn't give honor and accolades to the board of directors for your tireless work under the leadership of Mr. Harold Pope, and also happy Veterans Day to Mr. Pope. You know, leadership matters. And there is something special about this board that have been able to navigate, continuing to serve the community during a global pandemic. And instead of drawing back, you all have been able to continue to do the work with fidelity, with compassion, and with excellence. So thank you to the entire board of directors. Congratulations to our award winners. There is something special about the work that you all are doing for our young people. So if I can just leave you with a few words, is that stay encouraged, because you know the work is needed, and you all should take this moment, although we are socially distanced, to celebrate the amazing accomplishments that you have achieved tonight. I do have a award, but I don't know if I can share my screen in order to officially present you with a virtual proclamation. But I will say that at a later date, I plan to present that award, hopefully in person, when we all can gather and love on one another. But again, thank you for this opportunity to join you remotely. Thank you for the work that you're doing. And God bless each and every one of you. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. And with that, I'll pass it back to Director Tanzel.
Hello, I am Bill Tanzel, Chairperson of the Uplift Our Youth Grant Committee, along with Director Spencer Simmons and Director Tony Baltimore. As usual, we had a very tough time choosing our winners from a variety of worthy applicants. However, we were able to ultimately select 5 outstanding organizations. So along with Director John Gardner, I will now introduce the 2020 winners of our $2,000 awards. First of all, I would like to introduce one of our first award winner. That's the Lansing Art Gallery and Education Center. Barb Whitney, Executive Director. Barb Whitney always has something high energy to say, so I'd like to introduce her and ask her to say a few words.
Thank you so much. It is an absolute joy to be here with you all this evening. Thank you to Uplift Our Youth. Thank you to Cameo, King. Wow, Grit, Glam, and Guts is an incredible asset in our community. Thank you to each of you for the work that you're doing to bring children's lives in an uplifted manner. I mean, it's truly embodying the mission. And for Lansing Art Gallery and Education Center, our work is specific to providing public awareness, education, and enjoyment of the visual arts by promoting the works of Michigan artists. So that piece of arts education is where we live. And we've been so proud during the pandemic that we've been able to move much of our work into online and outdoor pieces of arts provision and supporting youth in our community. We're truly honored to be a part of this community and grateful for the funding to continue the work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barb. And it is now my distinct honor to present the second grant award to Grit, Glam, and Guts and reintroduce CEO, Ms. Cameo King.
Again, thank you. Excited to be here. It takes people that exist right now, the people on this board, to continue to do this work, especially amid a global pandemic. To pivot, to understand that our youth still need to be served, especially in a time like this, and also knowing that I'm, again, among the greats. Barb and I have worked together on projects, mixing art to connect with teens. So it's so great. It is so great to see the people that I know that are doing this work and just keeping at the forefront of what we do, that youth, that their life, that their thought, that their emotions, that all of that matters. And just continuing to connect with them and hear them and give them a space where they can express themselves, express themselves freely and in a safe way. And I'm glad I'm able to do this work with the help of the Uplift Our Youth Foundation grant. Thank you again.
Okay, our third award winner is the Carol J. Greer Community Learning Center at St. Stephen's Community Church. Patricia Burns McConnell is the coordinator, has done a wonderful job as a youth advocate in the Lansing area for many, many years. And I take great pleasure in introducing Patricia Burns McConnell, coordinator. Patricia, you're still on mute. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. That
Okay,
did
there you
I do
go.
it? Okay.
Yes.
I want to thank you very much for this award from such a wonderful foundation. All of you all are just fantastic here. I just enjoy this so much, whether I'm a part of it or not. But anyway, I must say that the Greer Learning Center was hit with triple whammy lately. The closure of our former partner, Shabazz Academy, of course, the COVID-19, and the canceling of craft shows all around the area that had been our major source of support. But when you all stepped up to help us, it was just a wonderful feeling. Refusing to give up with that triple whammy, we found a receptive new partner in the Lansing Housing Commission. With their encouragement, we developed a hybrid science program for their Hildebrandt Park subsidized housing complex on Turner. There, in collaboration with the MSU Department of Biochemistry, we set up socially distanced computer stations in their community room where the youth work individually on the same science activities, but with their very own remote graduate student mentor, thus getting much needed individual attention. 3 adults in the room cheer the youth's achievement and handle questions and technical glitches. On departure, youth take home a sack bag of healthy food, a friendly work during the previous week. So
Well, it appears that we may have lost Ms. Barnes. So let's move on to our 4th recipient, and that is Building Child and Family Initiatives, STEAM Ahead. It's my honor to present Ms. Marion Bryant.
Thank you, and thank you to Uplift Our Youth and the board for the continued support of BCFI, Building Child and Family Initiatives, formerly known as Black Child and Family Institute. I want to say congratulations to Divya Reedy on her selection as Spotlight on Excellence, and to my co-Howard alum, Cameo King. BCFI has served children for more than 30 years in this community, and our current program is STEAM Ahead, where we do interactive science, technology, engineering, arts, and math summer camp. This past summer, we moved our camp online, but we're hoping to do an in-person camp this summer, but we are flexible and will do whichever is appropriate for the time that we're in. Again, thank you to Uplift Our Youth. We think it's very important to expose our youth to the STEM and STEAM disciplines, because that's where the opportunities will be when they are ready for career opportunities. So thank you again so much, and we really appreciate your continued support.
Thank you, Marion. Our last but not least award winner obviously identifies a very unique area that we've never had before with Uplift Our Youth. Is the Capital Area United Way Capital Area College Access Network FAFSA FLOCT program. Michelle Strauss, Executive Director.
Great, thank you,
Floor is
Bill.
yours.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much to the Uplift Our Youth Foundation for your generous gift to help support our FAFSA FLOCT initiative this year. The Capital Area College Access Network is underneath the umbrella of the Capital Area United Way, and we are focused on increasing college access, particularly with low-income first-generation and students of color in our Eaton and Ingham region. We support a network of 13 college advisors serving nearly 2,700 juniors and seniors annually to help them navigate the college-going process. Last year, these college advisors helped support 800 seniors with FAFSA applications by doing virtual college advising after we went into lockdown, and we hope to continue to do that work again this year. We adopted the FAFSA FLOCT Flamingo as our mascot to help educate, motivate, and create some fun, motivation, and competition for FAFSA completion this year. We've set a goal of 60% FAFSA completion for this school year, and we are going to need everyone's help to talk with our seniors this year about the importance of filing the FAFSA, because financial aid is really the gateway for their college access and helping them to afford a post-secondary education. So we appreciate your support in helping students to afford college and follow through on their college going intentions. Thank you.
Very good.
Hello, my name is Myron Frierson. I'm the treasurer for Uplift Our Youth Foundation. And I'd like to thank those of you who have already contributed in the investment into Lansing's area youth by contributing to the foundation. Earlier in the program, there was mention of some of our sponsors that have already contributed. Your generous donations have allowed us over the years to contribute $175,000 to local area organizations. And it's our goal to have a positive impact on children at risk in the Tri-County area. So to help us achieve that goal, you still can make contributions to the foundation and invest in the future of youth. So by simply just going to our website, upliftouryouthfoundation.org, either download the contribution form and mail in a check, or donate online using PayPal. Thank you.
You're on mute, Larry.
Larry, unmute yourself.
Again,
Okay, good.
And now Larry Leatherwood.
good evening. Again, Larry Leatherwood. I'm the founder of the Uplift Our Youth Foundation. I'm especially pleased that this is our 18th year of existence, and that would not have occurred without the leadership by our board, current board, as well as past board members that headed the foundation. I want to give my congratulations to Chairman Harold Pope for his leadership in guiding us to where we are most recently. And I would definitely, and for those who know me, when I speak public, I'd never fail to use this word. I would be remiss if I did not give recognition to Chad Morgan. He's the young man that established this video, and while it has been some challenges, he's done a great job at putting it together. And I think that we ought to owe him, and he can't hear it, a round of applause, because he's done an outstanding job. Okay, but the foundation, again, I'm not going to reiterate what we do. You've already heard that. I'm not going to reiterate all the accolades that we talked about, but I would like to give a special attention to our awardees and the grant recipients, because that is what we're all about. While we do give recognition to the board and its members, what we're bottom line is the recognition to the awardees and the grants that we give. So again, congratulations to the awardees and to the grant recipients, and again to our chair, Harold Pope, and to the board of directors, and to all those who I may fail to have recognized. Quiet applause.
We thank you all for joining us this evening. And with that said, that concludes our event tonight. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Harold.